Good afternoon, graduates in the JD, LLM, ML, and SJD class of 2020. As Dean of the University of Pennsylvania Carey Law School, it is my great privilege to congratulate you on receiving your degree from this law school. I never thought, nor did you, that we would be doing this in such an unusual fashion remotely. And while I celebrate your accomplishments today, I ardently hope and expect and look forward to the time when we can congregate again in Philadelphia when public health permits it, to celebrate in person and to reconnect as you head into your careers. For the time being, I join with all of the faculty and staff and alumni of this law school, many of whom sent you messages of encouragement and congratulation in the last week, in wishing you all the best as you launch into your professional lives in this most uncertain and unsettling time. Our world is in the midst of tragedy and turmoil, of this unprecedented pandemic, and no one can predict what the months and years ahead will bring. But there's three things I'm completely certain about, and I'm grateful to you in some sense for providing me with this certainty through your own commitment and motivation. First and foremost, I am certain that our world needs you and your talents and motivation more than ever. This pandemic, which has hit us first as a public health crisis, has revealed deep structures of governmental mismanagement and inefficiency at the local, state, and global level. It's revealed deep inequalities. It's shined a light on persistent patterns of racism and bias. It has illustrated the way that the private sector and the public sector are connected in ways that sometimes in good times we may forget. And importantly, all of you have a role wherever your next job is and throughout your career in helping make this a world that works better on behalf of the least among us, that works better across borders, that works better across disciplines. So the law here is deeply connected with health and economics, etc. Second thing I know with certainty is that you have the values, the talent, and the motivation to work on these problems. We at the law school have been amazed and impressed with you on these dimensions, but we didn't give you these values. We didn't give you your commitment. You came to us asking questions, unwilling to accept the world as it is, willing to raise your voice where appropriate when your sense of justice felt wrong. Those are values which served you well in law school. They will serve you well throughout your careers. And I'm so impressed and proud to be associated with a group that has the sense of principle and motivation that you do. And we, although I hope we nourished those, sometimes even catalyzed those as we discussed internally, we can't take credit for that. You came to us with those values, with that motivation, due to your background and experience and your loved ones and your friends and family, some of whom are watching or watching with you today. And so I join, and I hope you will join me, graduates, in thanking your family members and your loved ones and your friends, all of whom helped build your sense of ethics and values that will be essential to you as you move ahead into this difficult world. Third and finally, I do know that the legal education that you've received at this law school is well suited to the world's problems. Our philosophy of legal education is not to divide off law from the other disciplines, and the pandemic this world is facing only illustrates the fact that the courses you took at the law school and across the university and the way of thinking across disciplines is going to be so important in the years ahead. There is no such thing as public health law, which is separate from business law, which is separate from human rights law, which is separate from international law. All of these are implicated all the time. And to be a great lawyer and member of society, I want you to continue your curiosity and continue to think across disciplines. So with those three certainties in mind, I'm very grateful to have spent time with you and to look forward to spending time with you in the future. You have much impact ahead of you. You have much success, even as you have uncertainty in the next coming months and year like the entire world faces. So best of luck. And I look forward to the day when I can congratulate you along with faculty and staff, colleagues, and your other classmates in person.
Here's to the class of 2020, an unforgettable year-end for an unforgettable group of students.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you. You make this a better world.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Woohoo! Wait a minute. Who let you in?
Congratulations on all of your achievements. Everyone at the law school is so proud of everything that you've done.
You have shown us not only your skills, intellect, leadership, and collegiality, but also your remarkable resilience this last semester.
Whether near or far, thank you for sharing your lives with us. We are grateful to have been a part of your time here.
We look forward to an in-person celebration with you soon.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Hooray!
Congratulations. Now go make the world better.
Congratulations. I'm sorry I couldn't get to see you graduate in person, but I know you're going to make us proud.
To the class of 2020, congratulations!
Greetings to the graduating class of 2020, the graduating class from Penn Law. Congratulations. And my colleagues, I know when they hear about this special opportunity, will join me in congratulating you. You have the chance to make this a memorable year. And this year, when we're on hold, when it seems that your own plans are on hold, you have the opportunity to teach us. You have the opportunity to teach us that in a new world, we can find new challenges, new aspirations, new definitions, new truths, all in a way that preserves the Constitution. So this is within your power. It's within your power to define your own self-identity, to plan your own destiny. And this is part of freedom. Freedom allows you to plan your individual destiny within the context of the Constitution. You know, we sometimes think it's important to tell the public in audiences where there are non-lawyers that the Constitution doesn't belong to a bunch of lawyers and judges. It belongs to the people. Now, of course, lawyers and judges, members of the bench, members of the bar, members of the academy have the special obligation, the special opportunity to preserve the law as their first and foremost objective, as their first and foremost inspiration. And this you can do. So in these difficult times, you can make it a memorable time by drawing on all the rich resources of the university and of the law school, all that you've learned from your professors and from each other. We welcome you to the bench and the bar because you have much to teach us. It's so interesting that the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence were post-dated. They post-dated the founding of the University of Pennsylvania. So the University of Pennsylvania taught those who were writing the Declaration. They taught those who were writing the Constitution. You can still teach us. You can still teach us in a new and changing world how to define freedom. Freedom for all of those in this nation, freedom for all of those around the world. Congratulations. Welcome to the legal profession.
Congratulations. It seems like yesterday that we welcomed you to Penn Law as the largest, most diverse, and talented LLM class ever. By the end of the summer program, Professor Ewald described you as exceptional. Although none of us could have predicted this unprecedented situation, you have all successfully adapted, and today we celebrate your graduation. Although your time together in person was curtailed, you have weathered a storm as a class. I trust you will continue to nurture those close bonds that you have forged during this time. I encourage you as alumni to broaden your connection with the University of Pennsylvania by getting to know your fellow alumni both at home and around the world by attending club events and reunions. You are now part of an amazing personal and professional network take advantage of it. You earned it. Although I am disappointed I did not have more opportunity to attend LLM events and get to know each of you personally, I hope to have the opportunity to do so in the future. Catching up with alumni while on the road is one of the most satisfying parts of my job. I want to acknowledge the work of our post-acceptance committee this year. I hope you continue. Our alumni are our best ambassadors. Finally, to our graduating SJDs, I am awed by your academic achievement and grateful to your contributions to the LLM program as writing fellows and as assistants in the admissions process. In past years, my husband Ned Luce and I have hosted alumni for lunch at our home on the Friday of reunion weekend. And we extend this personal invitation to each of you to our home, to this roof deck here, when you return to Penn Law for reunions in years to come. Please stay in touch. I look forward to celebrating all your future successes.
Congratulations, LLM class of 2020. It's been my pleasure getting to know you over the past year. I've been so impressed with your resilience, your professionalism, and your positivity. I specifically want to recognize the work of your class officers, Chihiro and Maria, for their excellent leadership. They've represented you so thoughtfully throughout this year. Cheers to all of your accomplishments. I look forward to meeting you again in Philadelphia.
Hello, friends. Congratulations on graduating. Yeah, I'm sorry to be saying goodbye to you in this way. It would have obviously been much nicer to see you all graduate on the stage at the Academy of Music, but, well, what can we do? I think you were a wonderful class to teach. Many of you have become friends. So I hope once the coronavirus is all behind us, you will come back to Philadelphia often, stop by, and it would be wonderful to see you again. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Hi students, congratulations on completing your LLM here at Penn Law. I hope despite the challenges that you've been able to make connections with the faculty and your fellow students. Remember, as you leave us, you're always part of the Penn Law family, and I hope you keep in touch. Thanks.
Hey class, congratulations. I'm sorry we can't be together. I would vastly have preferred to teach you in person. I know many of you are in exactly the same boat. In any event, I wish you the very best of success. If I could ever help you out, or if we could ever get together sometime, please do let me know, and good luck to all of you.
Congratulations, everyone. It's a privilege to take part in today's celebration where we recognize and honor all that you've achieved. Earning a Master in Law degree at Penn Law speaks volumes about you, your abilities, and your intellect, but of course each of you has done so much more. Excelling at the law school while also balancing and excelling in careers, both academic and professional, outside of the law school, deeply impacting both places. What's inspired and impressed me and those who've gotten to know you along the way is that you've done all this with grace and humility, with a generous spirit, and with gratitude to us for giving you the opportunity when all the while it's we who are humbled by you. It's we who are unspeakably grateful for all that you've given us, for your choice to spend your time and talents with us. It's been my great honor and privilege to have worked with you and to have experienced your friendship and collegiality, to have witnessed firsthand your unlimited potential and your promise, and I simply can't wait to see what the future brings. I look forward to the day when I see you again, when we together can walk the halls of our alma mater, Penn Law. Today's a great day. I hope you enjoy it. Congratulations.
Hello friends, what an honor and pleasure it's been to have had the opportunity to get to know you during your pursuit of the Master in Law degree. I'm so very proud and excited to say congratulations, and I look forward to when we can all be together in celebration of this wonderful accomplishment. So to you, our amazing Master in Law graduates, congrats.
Congratulations, ML Class of 2020. We couldn't be prouder of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it, and we could not be prouder. Get on out there and make a difference in the world. There's a lot to be done. Welcome to the family.
Congratulations to the ML class of 2020. Best wishes on the next steps in your careers.
Congratulations and best of luck to all the 2020 ML graduates.
I just wanted to wish a sincere congratulations to all of our ML graduates. Your work is the heart of an institution, and we cannot wait to see what you do in the future.
Congratulations, ML Class of 2020. It has been such an honor and privilege to witness your journey at Penn Law. Today we celebrate all that you have accomplished.
Hello, class of 2020. I know that a virtual graduation is not quite the same as being there in person, and Bruce and I both wish we could be with you, stand next to the goat, shake all the hands, and give lots of hugs, but that's just not going to be possible this year. So I just wanted to send a special message to the graduating class of 2020. Congratulations, you made it. And to the host of family and friends and loved ones who made your experience at Penn possible, I want to give a huge woohoo to you as well. All of the long nights and Venmo payments, totally worth it. Today is a special day, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is a time of unprecedented crisis for our nation and for the entire world. Travel is restricted, businesses are closed, hospitals jammed to capacity. And across the country, governments are mobilizing to keep people safe. Nurses and frontline workers are coming together to care for the sick. And together, we are making progress. This crisis has marked a tremendous milestone in your lives, and it's marked it with fear and uncertainty. And that is a truth we cannot and should not ignore. But there is a silver lining. This crisis shows that the fight for justice across our basic systems is needed now more than ever. From housing to economic stability and access to healthcare, the coronavirus has laid bare the deep inequities that persist in America. And the deeper revelation of that truth gives me hope every day. It means that the values and sense of justice that you've learned at Penn will be called upon like never before in your families, in your communities, and across the nation. So my message to you today is this: use your experience to bring people together and make change in the world around you. Even though many of us are still practicing social distancing around the world, we can still do our part. And here's how. Staying safe does not mean staying silent. So we speak up about the urgent need to tackle every angle of this crisis, call on our leaders to turn from lip service and run toward action. Use social media to make connections with the ones you love and connect with those who are in need of credible information as disinformation about this outbreak spreads. Take action. Support a cause or organization that supports essential workers fighting on the front lines to keep safe and to preserve life as we know it. And vote. Make your voice heard. Leaders matter, especially during a time of crisis. And just one more thing. Try to find something, anything, to be grateful for every single day. We face an uphill battle, but here's what I know for sure. The only way we will make it is if we stand together, fight together, and persist together. So congratulations, and stay safe out there.